Prior to the colonial era, the Egun people of Benin, Togo, Ghana and Nigeria lived under the security watch of a masculine divinity called Zangbeto. They are known as a traditional law enforcement agency that keep the serenity of the community at night and also punish lawbreakers. The Voodoo guardians of the night are greatly feared and revered by the Egun people. This traditional way of policing and securing lives and properties can be traced back to over 6,000 years ago and is seen as the cultural emblem of the people. The Zangbetos also engage in entertainment and other forms of magical display. Although colonialism, Christianity and other religious sects may have suppressed the larger part of these beliefs, this practice still prevails in some parts of West Africa. A brief history of the Zangbeto. This system of policing by the Zangbeto is as old as the hills of Benin. Its origin lies in the pre-colonial history of the Egun people of Benin, Togo and Nigeria. It is also known as the traditional Voodoo guardians of the night. Going back in time, this practice relates the story of a man who was punished arbitrarily and had to flee his hometown unnoticed at night. To achieve this, he disguised himself as a shady creature using dried leaves and raffia. On his escape, he bumped into a settlement of people who were also dressed like him. This was perceived as a call from the gods to protect others from injustice. Another view of the story reveals that the Zangbeto was formed in the mid-17th century by a strong group of men. These men were said to have erected a strong force to protect their community against foreign invaders and stronger kingdoms. Facts about the Voodoo guardians of the night. 1. Zangbeto serves as a traditional way of crime control. Originally, the Zangbetos were formed to drive enemies away. They patrolled at night to ensure no enemy invaded the town. It is also believed that the group could sense a threat within a radius of 500 meters. As part of their duties, detected thieves, burglars, and witches were punished. The fear this practice incites in foreigners and punishment given to offenders keeps everyone in check. 2. The Voodoo practice is a way of life of the people of Benin. This practice may seem abnormal to a greater part of the system. However, the people of Benin consider it very normal and practice it as a religion. According to sources, over 40% of the population abide by its laws. In Benin, several events are held in honor of Voodoo, including a public holiday held in respect of Voodoo and even a national Voodoo museum. Other forms of Voodoo aside from the guardian of the night are Gao, god of war and blacksmith, Sakpata, god of illness, healing and earth, Hevioso, god of storms, lightning and justice, and Mamiwata, god of water. 3. The Zangbeto that entertains during the daytime is called Klegbto. Zangbeto also serves the purpose of entertainment. The masquerade performs at ceremonies as a way of promoting cultural values and heritage. Zangbeto dances in circular motion by spinning around. According to the people, this dance is meant to drive away evil spirits and protect the community from any evil eye. They also engage in other magical activities like walking on water, turning water into palm wine, and driving motorcycles. It is important to note that the term Zang means night in the Egun language, thus Zangbeto means night watchman. Therefore, the operations done by the Voodoo group during the day are known as Klegbto. Also, during cultural practices, the Egun people are permitted to dance along with Zangbeto, but it is forbidden to wear shoes while dancing to avoid being flogged by the masquerade. 4. The Zangbetos are still worshipped today. Similar to many ancient practices around the world, Zangbeto is still active and relevant. The Zangbeto devotees will seek protection and justice from the Voodoo guardian of the night rather than the partial views of human authorities. More so, with an increase in crime rate and corruption among leaders, many are of the opinion to revive the practice of Zangbeto. With the fear of its wrath, there will be a chance to live in a corruption-free society. 5. The Zangbetos are not human. Contrary to popular beliefs, there is no human under the Zangbeto costume. It is said that the ancestral spirits of the night possess the haystack masquerade and cause it to dance. The empty haystack is also empowered to perform several magical wonders. The Zangbeto masters claim that the spirit has a way of reincarnating even if it is burned into ashes. 6. The attire worn by Zangbeto attracts the spirit of the night. According to the people of Egun, the Voodoo guardian of the night has its own costume and demeanor. It is required that the figure appears in the haystack outfit in order to get possessed by the night spirit. The souls of the dead are directed into cone-shaped cosmetics by the tribesmen. Number 7. They make creepy sounds to announce their arrival. One way the voodoo guardian of the night alerts the villagers of his arrival is by making eerie sounds. By this, villagers would go into their huts while policing patrol begins. These sounds are produced by drummers who follow the Zangbetos round the village. Number 8. It is a taboo for children to mimic the eerie sounds made by the Zangbeto. Mimicking the sounds produced by the Zangbeto is considered disrespectful to the group. The people of Egun consider it an abomination. Parents whose children default are fined and in some cases suspended from attending such gatherings. 9. Controversies among the people are settled by Voodoo Guardian of the Night. Since Zangbeto is regarded as a policing agent among the people, conflicts are also settled by him. In this case, the head of the Zangbeto group acts as the mediator in conflicting situations. Also, practices like swearing are initiated in issues concerning theft, murder, and land disputes. 10. The Zangbeto Practice Festival is celebrated once a year. The Egun people of Badagry, Nigeria celebrate the Zangbeto Festival in the month of April every year. This festival is set to last for a period of 1 week and aims at reuniting the community while promoting cultural values. Do you have a similar practice in your community or facts about the Zangbeto we left out? Do let us know in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.